All right, so we're really excited. We've gotten a bunch of these covers done for these raised bed gardens. We've been having some critter issues with like bunnies and stuff or something. I mean, I've seen raccoons out here, opossums and bunnies. And so anyway, I've noticed that some of the stuff has been dug up. Anyway, so I built these things and hopefully at least we'll dissuade them from showing up and going through and bothering. I'm gonna start stacking some wood so they can't even climb underneath. What I'm excited about today is we are planting our potatoes. Let's take a look. Bubs, you wanna see the potatoes?
Yeah.
Yeah, come here. Come over here. You have a berry? Are you gonna eat your berry?
Yeah.
Eat your berry, eat it. Ooh, it's so good. Bah, bah, bah. Big thing to climb over there.
Go.
Is it cold?
Yeah.
Yeah, here are these potatoes that are all got their chits growing. Is it cold?
Yeah.
So these potatoes are Yukon gold seed potatoes. And it's taken several weeks for them to fully chit out. But I'm excited to already have the drip line set up for my raised bed garden here, and I've just kind of tapped off of that so that way these potatoes also get plenty of water. So these potatoes have been sitting in the windowsill inside this box. It does not get direct light. You know, I'm kind of surprised because of all the eyes on these things, very few of them have something growing on anything other than a single chit. No, you heard me right. That's what they're called. These growths are chits. And which is, I don't know. I suppose you want your potatoes to be full of chits, but unlike most things in life. Anyway, so these are going to be planted with the chit facing upward, and I'm probably going to be doing well, let's count these, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 potatoes. And I think I'm going to put the 3 largest in each one. I suppose I could do more, but then I'm concerned that they'd be competing for nutrients. So I think we're going to do the 3 largest in each container for now and see how they do. So what we're going to do with our potatoes are to plant them in these 2 containers. And what I've done is I've got a split on my drip line, and it has these emitters that happen that's actually what I'm using inside there. Oh, I noticed some of the peas are sprouting. Anyway, so this is essentially just going to sit inside here, and on the other side is just going to sit inside there. Now, to the most important part, the most exciting part, the potatoes. This is the first time that we've planted potatoes, and so to start off, I'm going to use this Kellogg raised bed potting mix that I got at Home Depot. In the videos that I've seen online, it looks like you can try a different variety of potting mixes. And so I'm going to take and fill about 3 inches of this medium down in the pots, and then we'll put our potatoes in. So let's get to it. Okay, so now we are ready to put our potatoes in. We've got about 3 inches of soil. Something I want to mention too is even though we're putting this potting mix down, and that's what we're going to put our potatoes into, I'm going to be coming back throughout the season and watering it with a high potassium, high phosphorus, low nitrogen fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, and I'll show you that in a subsequent video, in a follow-up video, but that's what we're going to be doing. So that way those are helpful for roots, strong roots, and that's something that these tubers and these types of potatoes and stuff really like. I like using that on my fruit trees to give them really strong root system, and what we're looking for, we eat the roots of the potato, so we want those to be really strong and have lots and lots of the nutrients that they're looking for. Okay, so we're going to be planting the 3 largest of each of these, and we're going to be planting them with the chits facing up. Looks like the strongest of these are going to be these 3. I want to give it plenty of room and soil around it. Looks like it's a little off kilter there. I want to give them plenty of space away from each other as well. We're going to be backfilling this in. We're going to be covering those up in a second here with some more material. I'm tempted. It's so tough because when I've got all of these potatoes, I want to plant all of them, but I also don't want to overdo it. In here, I'd rather it be a successful 3 plants to give us tons of potatoes than 5 plants or 6 plants that just give us a few. So let's fill this guy in. Okay, really important to water in the things that you've planted, whether they be seeds in the garden or potatoes like this. You want to make sure that all of the air is gone around the seeds, or in this case, the start seed potatoes, so that way the soil is in contact with them and they know that they should start growing. So giving them a good solid watering gets that process started pretty good. Our potatoes are good and planted. We're ready for them to start doing their work growing out here. I'm going to put these drip lines right over the top of them, and then we're going to be checking back periodically as we're out here doing work to see how the potatoes are doing. This is like seriously Alfred Hitchcock. I'm reliving it. What are those things? I heard some. Look at them all there. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.